It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, here we are at the start of a brand new week, just rolling along here on the Remember When with Uncle John. And we still got our same great sponsors, including Sherwin-Williams House Paint, 315 Jefferson Street. Give Greg Bradshaw and his staff a call at 836-8125. Let them help you with all your interior and exterior house painting needs.
And we've still got ProMed Ambulance, serving Randolph, Lawrence, Ashley, Union, Dallas, and Calhoun County. Give those fine folks a call at 1-800-634-0436. Tell them Uncle John and Kelly sent you and get signed up on their Priority Membership Ambulance Care Program.
Without a doubt. You know, it won't be too long, John. Right here about March, our friend Jackie Lewis will start getting the races going over at Prescott Raceway once again. But we're not going to talk about that right now. They're not ready just yet. That's just that in the radio business is what we call a teaser, see?
Okay.
But you can still go ahead and talk about J.J. Lindsay and the guys over at Shoppers Guide.
Man, if you got some printing needs, I don't care if it's business cards, no trespassing signs, stay off the grass, smoke the grass, whatever you need to do.
Keep out.
Keep out, stay off, get on, jump down. Call JJ down to Shoppers Guide and he'll fix you up.
Keep on grooving, as they said back in the 70s. And don't forget, folks, you can always listen to our podcast if you can't catch us at 6:45 in the morning. We're over there on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and you can even find us on Facebook. I think I told you I just recently got on Spotify. We're there. I went and checked. One of the first things I did when I got on Spotify is I said, I wonder if Remember When with Uncle John really can be found here. And sure enough, there we were.
There we are.
I got you.
Nationwide.
Well, what do you want to talk about here on a Monday, John?
Well, we hadn't had an opportunity to talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It was a big time had by all at my house now.
Well, you know, me and my lady friend, we kind of went up to the new place at Fordyce. My good friend, little Larry Hallman, has been trying to get me to come up to the new little bar up there, the little neighborhood bar called R Bar.
R Bar.
A couple of nice folks out of Florida moved there and opened it up.
Haven't heard anything but great things about it.
They had a fish fry. They welcomed us in like they'd known us all our life, you know.
Well, dadgum, that's the way to do a Super Bowl party.
Had several friends there, you know, Greg Garrett and Judd Mitchell. Made some new friends. Got to meet little Larry's dad. Never got to meet him before.
Is he Big Larry?
He's Big Larry.
Oh, there you go.
But I had a great time. I watched the first half. Had stuff to do Monday and left at halftime. You know, it didn't exactly turn out the way I thought it was going to. I thought, you know, I'm like you, I didn't have a dog in it, but if I had to lean toward one way, I'd have went toward Kansas City.
We were kind of cheering for Kansas City, you know,
but
just since it's here in the South.
I thought the Eagles was going to win.
I did too.
You know, but so the first half that I saw was a good game. It was a, you know, it wasn't a blowout. You don't want a blowout, you know.
Sure.
It was like very interesting, you know, back and forth matchup, and had a good time, good atmosphere up there. I would highly recommend if anybody wants to, you know, have a little social hour. They got a pool table. Go up to the R Bar right next to Bailey's convenience store up there. You can't miss it. Going into Fordyce, good place, good folks, and looking forward to next time.
Absolutely, there you go. I mean, I tell you what, I thought the game was great, don't get me wrong, and obviously when it's won on a last-second field goal, you can't ask for much more competitive game or anything. I did not like Kansas City's strategy right there at the end, just running out the time and settling, so to speak, for a field goal. I guess just not traditional, you know. It's just wrong to me for you to say, you got a guy running into the end zone and he slides down or goes out of bounds or whatever and says, no, we're going to do it a different way. It totally worked. I understand all the strategy behind it. It's just a personal preference. I would have rather seen Kansas City score, and Philadelphia was trying to let them score. That's kind of, you know, not exactly the way you're supposed to play it either.
Yeah.
But I would have rather seen them score a touchdown and had the Eagles trying to go down and score a touchdown. But hey, they didn't call. I guess the lines were tied up. They didn't call me and ask me what we should do in this situation. They pulled it out though.
Well, everybody knows my take on sports. That's why I got you.
There you go.
But I enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Well, hey, good friends, good food, some pretty decent commercials. Halftime was okay. Didn't blow my socks off. But, Rihanna, we could have done a whole lot worse or whatever. And, pretty darn good football game. I did Flamin' Pig. I had Flamin' Pig cater the whole shebang for me at my Super Bowl party, which I had at my house. And I would highly recommend. I mean, Clifton took care of the potato salad. He took care of the coleslaw. We had ribs. We had burnt ends. We had brisket. Oh, man, he did such an outstanding job. You get ready for a party of your own, maybe, NCAA tournament or, who knows, birthdays, weddings, whatever. Hit up the Flaming Pig Barbecue, Clifton Humphreys. Find him on Facebook. He can hook you up right.
Clifton and Angela, good folks too, man.
No doubt
good
about
folks,
it. No
yes.
doubt about it. We'll probably see them down at the R-Bar before it's all
I
over.
would imagine
especially if they have a motorcycle rally.
That's right. They're having a poker run April the 1st. I saw that for my good friend Rocky Stewart, who had a motorcycle wreck not long ago, so I'm sure they'll be there.
I know where Clifton and Angela will be on April Fool's Day.
That's right.
Hey, and probably us too.
That's right.
All right, we'll catch you up next time here tomorrow, folks. Same bat time, same bat channel, right here on Remember When.
See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.